All right, so today we're going to dive into alternative investing, but with a bit of a twist.
Oh,
You mentioned an interesting community building, and this group, the Camels, really caught my eye.
okay.
They seem to be kind of weaving together financial goals with like a real sense of fellowship, you know?
Yeah.
And we've got this great article here all about their recent meetup in Denver.
Interesting.
And what really stood out to me wasn't just the whole investment side of things,
Mm.
but the spades tournaments, distillery visits.
Mm.
They even had a BBQ with a full-on arcade.
It's fascinating, isn't it? It really speaks to this growing trend of social investing,
Yeah.
particularly among like younger generations.
Right.
It's not just about the numbers anymore, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's about those shared experiences, building trust and aligning on values.
Yeah.
It seems like the Camels are really, really intentional about cultivating that sense of community.
Yeah, it definitely comes across that way.
Yeah.
The article mentions people flying in from all over Philly, New Orleans, Seattle. I mean,
Wow.
clearly this goes way beyond just, checking in on your portfolio online.
Exactly. Exactly. And that geographic diversity is really interesting too. It kind of highlights the power of online platforms to initially connect people,
Yeah.
But then it's so important to translate that into like real world interaction.
Right.
These face-to-face meetups, I mean, they add a whole other dimension to building those relationships.
Absolutely. And they really go all out. This Denver trip wasn't just like presentations and spreadsheets,
Right.
They had an awards ceremony
Oh, wow.
recognizing members' contributions,
Oh, that's cool.
which I thought was a really nice touch.
Yeah.
It reinforces that this is about, more than just individual gains.
It's strategic too when you think about it.
Yeah.
When you feel a sense of belonging, when you're recognized and appreciated within a group,
Mm-hmm.
you're far more likely to be invested in its success.
Right.
That shared purpose can be such a powerful motivator,
Yeah,
especially when it comes to something as collaborative as investing.
absolutely. So how do they actually structure this meetup?
Yeah.
It's this fascinating mix of like leisure and social interaction, and then bam, serious business
Right.
discussions.
I imagine it's all very intentional when you really think about it.
Okay, yeah, walk me through that.
Creating those casual, comfortable settings, that's a smart strategy.
Yeah.
When you think about,
Yeah.
when people feel at ease, connections naturally deepen.
Right.
That BBQ they had, those arcade games, even
Yeah.
the spades tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It's about more than just blowing off steam.
Right.
Those shared experiences, they foster trust and
Yeah.
open communication, which
Right.
are absolutely essential
Right.
when you're making investment decisions as a group.
Right.
Like, you need to be able to speak your mind freely, challenge each other's ideas,
Yeah.
and ultimately arrive at decisions that you're all confident in.
Totally, it's almost like they're building camaraderie before they even get to the boardroom.
Exactly. And then the article mentions a visit to RCI Hospitality Holdings. What's interesting there is how it ties into a broader trend
Okay.
that we're seeing with experiential investing.
Fill me in.
So it's the idea that actually experiencing a company's offerings firsthand
Yeah.
can be really valuable.
Right.
So in this case, they own like restaurant chains
Yeah.
and other businesses.
Yeah.
So instead of just analyzing spreadsheets and market data all day,
Yeah.
they're dining at the restaurants.
Yeah.
They're getting a feel for the atmosphere, maybe even chatting with customers a little bit.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It makes the investment more tangible,
Right.
more real,
It's like that saying, show me, don't tell me,
Yeah,
but applied to finance?
right.
Yeah, I can see how that would make a difference.
It can be impactful,
Yeah.
You're engaging different senses.
Yeah.
Forming memories.
Right.
Getting a feel for the brand's essence.
No.
It goes beyond just the numbers, right? It
Right.
taps into the emotional aspect of investing, which can be really powerful.
Yeah, for sure. And it wasn't all business and fancy dinners this trip.
Right.
The article mentions a visit to Central City.
Central City.
Yeah.
A former gold mining boom town from the 1800s.
Right.
I wonder if that was like a deliberate choice.
What do you...
Well, think about it.
Oh.
You've got this group of modern day investors
Right.
seeking out new opportunities,
Mhm.
and they choose to spend time in a place
Yeah.
just steeped in this history of risk takers and fortune seekers.
It's a cool connection.
It is. It's subtle but powerful.
Yeah.
It's a good reminder that while the nature of opportunity evolves, right?
Yeah.
That drive to build something, to
Right.
kind of carve your own path,
Mm-hmm.
it's a timeless human endeavor.
Totally. Totally. It adds a whole other layer to their